Hey man, what you watching, dog? Smash a pass. Some toxic shit, man. You alright? You got something to talk about?
Money for 360 though?
I don't know, bro. I just thought about it, bro.
You having girl issues?
No cap.
Man, you single, girl. Hey, you single, man. How you having girl issues, dog?
I'm so sick of love songs.
What the hell? Man, you good? You good? You were here in the dark listening to Neo, man. You going through it? You going through girl problems, man? Bro, you single, man. How you going through girl problems?
Man, get away from me, man.
Hey, man, you good? You good? You just in here listening to Raw Wave, man. You good? You on your sad nigga shit? Hey, man, this a heartbreak song, man. You single? You heartbroken? What's going on, man? Wait, I thought you were single. First of all, I thought you were single. Wait a minute. Why are you single, man? Fuck all that noise. Fuck all that noise. Hey, you good? You good, man? You good? Cut off. Cut who off, man? You just had a girl. What happened, man? Yeah, you just had a girl, man. What happened? You single?
I'm single, bro.
Why you single, man? I feel like we need to talk about it.
I think we need to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, pardon me. I don't wanna have no pause in me. She'll climb to me.
We just talking. Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Scotty. I'm here with How You Do It, Howie. And you already know it's Scotty to Audio, Love Scotty, whichever one y'all like to call me.
I like that intro, man. That was pretty nice, man. Hey, that's good. Creative.
I've been working with it, man. I told you I came up with a name for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So look, the question of the day is basically, you want to ask it?
Why are you single? Cause the reason why I asked that, you know, no homo, you a pretty good looking man. You got a good personality, you know, you funny dude, man. So I'm just trying to understand why a dude like you single.
Well, I do like me single, man. First things first. You know the girls can't handle the play. Nah, let me stop. I really don't know, bro. Part of it can't be my fault. In a way. I hope none of the girls that I talk to right now look at the video and blast me in the comments. But yeah, I can say that.
So what do you think your most toxic trait is? They put
Yeah, shit. But yeah, this is a new way of doing videos, y'all. I forgot to say that. I'm trying to be creative, a little creative. But alright, let me get back to it. My most toxic trait, I don't know, I'm gonna say it, bro. I say my most toxic trait, is probably the way like my words and how I can like really use them.
So manipulation.
I ain't gonna say manipulation, but I know how to use words, bro. In a way, just to clear right. But you can always see like how I say sometimes I can get my way with my words. Yeah, and I'm good. Like you said, my personality, bro. I can really fuck with a lot of people.
I'm still trying to understand how everything you just said wasn't manipulation.
All right, so it's not manipulation, okay? Some people might say it's manipulation. I just think it's knowing people. If you know somebody, like I gotta tell one person, you can use manipulation for good or bad. For me, I use it for good. Like I get people to do good things with my words.
Like what?
Fuck with me. Fuck with me, you're doing a good thing. You ain't doing it bad.
Okay. Manipulation. You know who else did that? Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah.
Hey, who's Jim Jones? Look him up. Not the rapper. Not the rapper. My dad did too. My dad one. I mean, I can blame myself a little bit for why I'm now single. I think too because like learning like from my last relationship, like I wouldn't say controlling, but I did have my way of just like controlling. I was I'm kind of bad at that.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you can't take all the blame because the dating pool
Mm-hmm.
in this day and age isn't the best, right?
Hands down.
So what are some red flags in women?
Some red flags in women.
Yes.
I would say social media.
Really?
Yes, hands down. I think that's number one when it comes to dating. Because Like, because with social media, you're so like it's so broad and just meaning man or woman. Like from man perspective, whatever. Like it's so easy to drop one quick and get a new one. Or if let's say a girl decides to post a picture, oh they got all these dudes comment on it, and then let's say she talks to this one dude, that one dude not doing what he's supposed to do. She be like, oh well, fuck you then, bro. I don't need to talk to you no more. I got this one there, do this, and this one there, do that. Like damn, I just said hey to the girl. Why the fuck you gotta drop me that quick?
I mean, if you're not acting right, you're not acting right, man. And what I'm hearing is she got options and you're not holding your weight, so she drop you and then move on to somebody else. That's what it sounds like to me. But I don't think social media itself is a red flag. I mean, you can't help what other people like. You can't help somebody liking your photos. Yada yada. You got social media, right?
Yeah, I got one.
You got women liking your photos.
Yeah.
You got women under your comments.
Something.
Sometimes, okay. Do you have women in your DMs?
See.
Oh, okay.
But all right, let me. So I guess I didn't explain it that well. I would say with social media, it plays a big factor. All depends on the woman and how she uses it. You get what I'm saying? But then I don't know. That can still go multiple ways. It can. All right, okay. Fuck that one. X that one on there. No, I ain't X. Fuck that. It's social media. Another red flag I see in women. I don't know, man. I say they bodies.
Huh? Can you explain? I'm gonna need you to explain that one. You might get canceled this episode.
Cause think about it. All right, so this might sound crazy, bro. This might sound crazy. As one of my friends like to say, if you got an ugly girl, right? Her body look nice, her head boosted like 24/7. You know what I'm saying? She be ugly. She thinks she a bad bitch. Not because your body bad don't mean you a bad bitch. All right, and I don't give you the right to treat dudes how you get treated. Listen.
Thank you.
And I blame dudes. That's the third thing.
Dominic, where'd you get back there?
Back in his own motherfucking time.
DJ D Munna, the best in the world.
Hey, man, you saying it wrong.
Oh, fuck you too, then, nigga.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I ain't the best in the world. I'm the hottest young DJ on the motherfucking planet.
And they just see somebody talking in the background like they don't know. He didn't show his face.
I'm a ghost. I look like Jackson.
You just dissing people now. He's talking shit. He's talking straight shit.
I hope he sees this.
Off topic, on topic.
Okay. So I would say the body's the one because how they can use it against men and how it can make men just go haywire. And the third reason I blame men.
Okay.
We enable a lot of things when it comes to women. Like,
Okay.
certain things like we do, like certain makeups, eyelashes, shit like that. That plays a big role.
Okay, but yeah, you absolutely. I feel like you're right about that because I feel like women wouldn't have to do that if it went for men,
Exactly.
honestly. But because controversial subject, women will say I wear makeup, I get dressed for myself, this and that, yada yada. But in reality, I personally don't think that's what's going on. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so we got the red flags in women. I need the red flags in men.
Red flags in men?
Number one, DJ.
Hey, hold the fuck on.
Oh shit!
Hold the fuck on.
Oh, you still
man.
back there?
I'm gonna start defending my goddamn self.
Oh, you still back there? My bad, man.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna start defending my motherfucking self. Just because I DJ don't make me a red flag. Stop being a hater. You light skinned, red flag.
Hey man, I'm in
With tattoos.
I'm just in tune.
Red flag.
I'm just in tune with my emotional side, man. That's all.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Go to hell.
Go to hell. I'm about to get on this shit.
Besides DJing, what are some red flags in men?
What are some red flags in men?
Yes.
I would say men not knowing how to how to like work with women, understanding women. I feel like you gotta understand both sides of you gotta understand both like both spectrums. Another thing men have trouble with, I think in my opinion too, is just simping. That's number two.
That's a group. Well, it depends. Who are they simping for? Because if you got a girl, your girlfriend, and you simping, is that?
No. But then too, you can't be a yes man in everything that your woman says. You gotta learn how to put your foot down. You gotta know that balance. You get what I'm saying? Always gotta know a balance. You gotta know what being like. Even though you don't know what a man is right away. Hold on, y'all gotta stop the video. Oh shit, she might not let me. Yeah. So we back. Sorry for the weird cuts. We had to handle some quick business. So we back to like what are the three things that men like mess up on, like the three red flags, man. And I said enabling women, simping. Third one, I forgot what I said for the third one. What you think? What you think? Red flag is for men.
For men, let's see, man. I feel like a man that gets mad too easily is a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's just like there's a lot of stuff. Like the world is short, life is short, all that good stuff, and you find the majority of your time being mad at it. I don't know. I feel like that's a red flag for me. Personally, I'm pretty nonchalant, but I also think being too nonchalant is a red flag. So I'm pretty nonchalant because then I don't care about a lot of stuff, and then yeah, that's what happened in most of my relationships because I wasn't really in tune with my emotional side. So there's nothing wrong with people that are in tune with their emotional side. So I envy those people. But off topic, on topic, I do feel like being too aggressive and just being mad all the time is a big red flag for me, man. Because it's just like that takes so much energy. It takes so much energy to be mad at people. Just like they live in rent free in your head. So I feel like that's a big red flag, and because I see a lot of over hyper masculine males, and it's just funny to me, man. 100%.
But do you think like the dudes that's like overly masculine is trying to put on like a front for like some type of image for other people?
I feel like they're compensating for something, man, and that could be for, I don't know, maybe you got picked on as a kid, and now you're like, oh, I'm Billy Badass over here, so I'm not going, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every time somebody step on your shoes, you don't need to try to fight them. It's not that big a deal, dog. So if you ain't want nobody to step on your shoes, don't wear them out. So I feel like that's a you problem at that point. But
So do your environment play a role too as well as like for men, like the environment we grew up in? Does that make sense?
yeah, 100%. I think the environment that you in now, like for example, because I know some dudes, one on one, they pussy. As soon as they get around their boys, they start acting all that rah shit. Then it's everything out, everything out the window then. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I do feel like the environment that you grew up. Honestly, I feel like the environment that you grew up in is oftentimes used as an excuse, right? Oh, I'm from here. Blase, blase. Nigga, we all had it rough. Shit, it don't matter where you from.
Like just
Yes. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times people use environment as an excuse, right? They like, oh, I'm from here. Nigga, we both had it hard. We just went through different struggles, man. Ain't no reason to use that as an excuse. We all grown now. So I don't know. I got some pretty controversial topics on when it comes to environment and how people are raised and stuff. But who am I?
Hey, you how you do it happen. So that's what I'm asking you these questions too.
How you do it? I like that. I'm about to trademark that. Copyright.
Hey, you might as well get it out of the can and hot.
D Money, how you feel?
I feel my boy. Damn. I'm trying to drink some of this Hennessy so I can be on Mars.
Oh, you. I feel like that's another red flag.
Yeah.
Drops.
Boys,
these stars.
I'm like men that drink on a Tuesday for no reason.
Oh damn.
It ain't not Tuesday.
It feels like a Tuesday.
That's because you don't go outside the house.
Guess what? I'm happy.
So am I.
I'm happy and I got money.
So am I. I got money and I.
Don't say it.
Yeah. I got money.
Anything you say
Can and will be used against you in the court of law.
and don't blame it on Scotty. I hate you, Scott. Fuck you, Scott. It's your YouTube, Scott.
I need to text and tell
Back
him.
again. All right. So we'll just pick up a third person. His name is Emerald Emery. Okay. So you want to introduce yourself, Hardy? Or introduce you?
What's up, guys?
I don't know they can really see you.
They definitely can't.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a voice in the background. Cool. So I kind of gave him a rundown of the video, what's going on right now. So Emery, give me your 3 red flags with women and men.
Women and men?
Yeah, like your 3 red flags for women, 3 red flags for men.
I'll start with men, just because I can speak on, people I know or maybe myself.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment. But for men at least, who they be hanging out with, depending on like in general, if they be at the club, who they with at the club, if they looking for something. If they looking for something,
Just a hater.
then you gotta be careful about who they hanging out with for sure.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Howie, turn the air on back here. It's hot as fuck.
You the only one back there that's hot, nigga.
Damn.
Hell, stop breathing back there, then, nigga. That's your fault. You the only nigga hot, bro.
It's hot as hell.
You the only nigga hot. It's that fucking Hennessy you drinking, nigga. That's the issue.
It's hot as fuck.
He opened it already? No.
Hell. He over here talking about drinking on this Hennessy. Nigga ain't even opened it yet.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga.
trying to be on Mars.
Sip, nigga.
How you trying to be on Mars? You ain't even opened it yet.
You know what? Just finish your damn video, man.
Shut your hot ass up. You about to
Shut up, man.
have a heat stroke, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm about to put this child lock on, nigga. We all gonna be hot.
Hey, bro, come on. Yo,
We all gonna be hot.
bro. Y'all ass tweaking. It's hot as fuck back here.
Yeah, fine. I got you. Yeah. I guess we'll freeze.
You know, some dudes don't like turn on their AC, bro, because it runs out their gas.
Nigga, it ain't even hot.
It's hot as fuck.
Scott, you hot, man?
I learned.
And you got a jacket on.
And I've been talking.
That's probably why it's hot. All that damn hot air coming out of
That's your breathing, nigga.
Fuck you. All right, bro, come on, bro. Get back on subject.
Them,
All right.
them Darth Vader breasts. Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
So another one for men's, how much money they be spending on going out and shit. You know, priorities is definitely big.
Gotcha.
You know, where the priorities lie. And then third one for guys, I'd have to say is if they still talking to their ex, like, cause
Damn.
yeah, it's definitely a red flag. But
Damn.
I know that I'll admit that I still do. Like, hello. But same thing goes for women too. I know a lot of women that be doing the same shit. So that's kind of a red flag for both. For women, they be all about themselves. I think that's a red flag.
Can you give me an example?
Give you an example.
Yes.
Alright. So whenever they be more worried about their appearance to people outside of, you know, their close friend scope more than, you know, what their close friends say. They just trying to impress somebody. You know, if they like dressing to impress or acting different, just to have somebody feel some type of way about them. I think that's a red flag.
Okay, so what if a female has a bunch of, how you say, scandalous friends? Do you think that automatically makes that one female a hoe? Like, because, you know, birds of a feather flock together type
Big
thing.
time.
You know?
So I'll say no, but I don't think it looks good for them because, you know, they can always choose what crowd they hang out with. Now, if that's the crowd they're comfortable with, then, you know, I'm going to say like probably a 90% chance that, like you said, birds of the same feather flock together. But there's always that 10% that seems to surprise people.
So, like, dealing with that, right? So, how would you tell your girl, like, would you be like, babe, I think we need to pick a better friend group, or I would advise you. I only think advise would be the best word, but I would say, like, babe, like, you'd be like, babe, I think you need to, like, chill out on that friend group, because I don't like you hanging with them.
Yeah.
But you got to give good reasons why, correct?
Right, 100%, you know, and big thing, you know, if you actually get in a relationship is communication with that shit. Because if you don't communicate it, then shit gonna get solved and you're gonna feel some type of way in the morning. So if, you know, you upfront and honest about how you feel about something,
Are we live?
then, you know, you should be chilling.
I think, yeah, and I feel that too, because my pops always says, I heard this before, I think my pops told me too, like, single women keep women single. And I believe it.
Yeah, nah, I'll agree with that 100%. It's just because they used to hear the same shit over and over again from the same person or the same group of people if they all single, you know, so they're going to stay truer to that than, you know, go out and actually find someone for themselves. Just because they're comfortable is what I'd say.
Hey, Howard, can you stop me by my house real quick?
Damn, nigga, what you want?
You talking about your house all the way back there?
In the
My
mountains?
house is all the way over here.
Nigga, it's 15 minutes in the opposite direction.
No, it's not.
Bro, yes it is. Pull up your address right now, dog.
It's gonna say 10 minutes.
It is. I know. Because heading towards my house over here, this nigga house is over here. Nigga, what you need at your house, man?
I need to get some cables, and Caitlin gonna meet me over there at your house to get the cables.
Bro, leave the door unlocked, weirdo.
He already over here. He can't come.
Look, alright, so we're gonna end off with these last two questions for you and Howard.
Fuck that. Nigga, drive over there. Take your car. Fuck that. Then you can have as much AC as you want.
You know what?
Bro, because you're messing up the spades game, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Nigga, you don't know how to play spades.
You suck. You don't know how to bid.
You suck. You
Bro,
be reneging.
let's finish
You
that.
can renege.
Come on,
When
come
you
on.
figure out which color is which, then you can talk to me.
Howie, did you get this nigga a book yesterday? He thought he went off a jack. A jack. A jack.
He went off a foe too.
What?
He went off a foe.
He said that won't post the wall.
That won't supposed to wall.
But your partner just said what he did.
Look. All right. We're gonna end on a positive note,
All right,
y'all.
you gotta end. All right,
So, what's the best piece of advice y'all ever heard? And I want to know who y'all heard it from.
You talking about relationship-wise or just in general?
In general.
In general?
In
Yes.
general.
You can start from, come on, Emerald.
Damn. All right. So YouTube video, right?
Yes, sir.
Some Navy general or something, right? I think this is the best piece of advice I've heard. Every day, whenever you wake up, make your bed, right? Because if you have the worst day of your life, at least you can go home to something that you're proud of. Because you actually did that shit for yourself.
I like that. You come on to the main bed, bro. That shit feel good.
Do we make this right?
Yeah, make this right. You gotta go like that. Howie, that's advice.
I think because at the time, me and my girl was going through stuff, and my homeboy was like, "So why do you think that is?" I'm like, "I got a problem with always trying to be right, especially at the time." I was like, "I'm always trying to be right," and he's like, "Oh, you always trying to be right?" I'm like, "I get the satisfaction of winning," and he's like, "I think I'll never forget this," because he's like, "Well, when you win, your partner loses," and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" He's like, "Because somebody has to lose. Your partner lost, and you're essentially happy that your partner lost." And that's not a way to do a relationship. You both should want to win, and you over here trying to fight over who winning or not. That's detrimental. And then so he was, like as he was going, he said a lot better than I did. But yeah, but essentially like that shit was just changing, man. It was life changing. I was like, oh man, he's fucking right. Ever since then, I don't like to argue. I don't like none of that. I'm like, you got it, babe. You got it.
You know what I like to say to that? What's bitch tendencies? What nigga want to be right all the time with his girl? That's bitch tendencies.
Not too many bitches gonna get thrown around over here.
Hey, I got the Hennessy bottle. Let's go.
Not too many bitches gonna get thrown around like that.
Hey, no.
Not too many motherfuckers gonna get thrown around.
But that's one of those things though, because a lot of guys can't be wrong. A lot of people actually, it ain't even the guys. A lot of people just can't be wrong. I'm sure y'all have had supervisors and peoples in y'all life they just
Don't want to be wrong.
they don't want to be wrong. It don't matter what you tell them. So yeah, it is that was also 18, 19-year-old me. So not to make excuses or anything, but I'm a little better now than I was then. So
Dominic.
Follow up and follow through.
what, we playing basketball? What you talking about?
Anything that you want to do, any goals or anything that you have.
We going
in
straight,
order
left,
to make
right?
them- yeah, you keep going straight. Anything any goals or anything you want to have, if you want to achieve them, you got to follow up with them and you got to follow through with them. And your friend group should be following up and following through with you as well.
Hands down.
Shields told me that.
I like that, bro. That's a brilliant man right there.
Shields told me that.
I would say, I think because like what I'm going through right now as an individual,
What are you going through?
that's off camera. That's off camera. I think like so I always got all my advice from my dad. I believe strongly in having like a good strong bond like with your father as any man. And if you don't have a father, at least have somebody for any man, just have somebody that you look up to or you get great advice from. You don't gotta be a mentor or somebody, just somebody you trust to get advice from. Like he told me today, he said just live with any decision that you make and just don't live with regrets. I said that's one of the main things. And then just basically suck it up and keep moving. Some people might look at it as bad, but some people like to fuck it. It's more about just living with any decision that you make. You cope with it. That's what.
That's cute, man. I like that.
Love like that.
Must be nice.
You know what? We're gonna end it on that note. Hey, look, thank y'all for staying tuned. Appreciate you for watching. No, what, nigga, fuck you and you can't DJ. How about that?
Let's turn this heat on.
Yeah, come on.
Better
Let's
fuck-
burn this big ass
fuck 'em up.
Go melt like a big ass chocolate pint of ice cream.
Go visit your bitch in jail,
We out here.
Like that as on your recording? You doing it? Alright, so listen, if you like my content, if you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and just share the video. Let's make the channel grow, let's get together. Alright. you can stop them.